You just gonna stand there all night?
Is that an invitation?
Since when do you need an invitation, blender lady?
I'm an old-fashioned girl. It's nice to be asked.
You've been doing a lot of asking, haven't you?
I don't mess around when it comes to my son.
I have no doubt.
So I'm going to ask you again. What's it going to take to keep you from bringing my son into the business?
I'm suddenly having a strong urge to give Michael a substantial role in the organization. That is, unless you're willing to change my mind.
You want to use my son as a weapon against his father, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Michael came to me. It wasn't the other way around.
Michael's hurting. He just lost Abby, and he's lashing out, and he's out of control.
Yeah, I wonder where he gets that from.
I'm not going to let you take advantage of my son.
Are you offering an alternative, Carly?
What do you want?
I pride myself on being a gentleman. That being said, I just don't think that a stimulating conversation is going to cut it.
I've always liked flirting with you, Johnny. I just didn't think it was a good idea to take it any farther.
Well, like your son, you came to me. Maybe this whole thing with Michael's what you needed to take it the next step?
Before this goes anywhere, I'm gonna need a few assurances myself. I don't want Michael in this business at all. Not even running errands.
This wouldn't be the first time Michael's shown up at my door.
Needs to be the last, Johnny.
If Michael has half the talent that his Uncle Jason has, he's going to be a huge asset to my business. I'd be a fool to turn that down. That, coupled with the fact that he's turned against his family...
You'd be a bigger fool to turn down a night with me.
I don't doubt that it would be awesome. But you're asking me to give up the chance to hit Sonny where he lives for much of the foreseeable future for one night. What if I want more? What if you do?
You're pretty sure of yourself.
Yeah, well, that kiss at Jake's was a little bit more than a kiss.
It's just being impulsive, you know? I mean, not that I didn't enjoy it. You are a very good kisser.
And you tend to gravitate toward trouble. That's probably what brought you to Sonny in the first place.
I don't give a damn about Sonny.
Yes, you do. You want to piss him off. And what better way than to get me into the sack? Although we could keep this whole thing a secret. I find secrets a lot more interesting anyway.
This is a dangerous game you're playing. You know Sonny will kill you if he finds out you're trying to bring Michael into the business, and he won't be happy at the price I had to pay to stop it.
The price you offered to pay. We haven't done anything yet. And let me remind you, this was your idea.
Sonny won't care. He knows I do crazy things for the ones I love.
And what would your son say if he knew what you were proposing?
He'd hate it. He'd say I was trying to control him.
Can't say that he'd be wrong.
See, I like you, Johnny. I do. And I even trust you. Well, enough to consider this arrangement. But I also know you're one messed up guy, and I don't want my son following in your footsteps.
What a better reason than to keep it a secret. I do have Michael's best interest at heart.
No, you don't. Or you wouldn't even consider offering him a job.
Come on, Carly, I'm a businessman. I had to at least entertain that idea. But I'm also a nice guy. The fact that I'm entertaining your offer should be proof enough.
Entertaining? Or accepting?
There is one more slight problem. Whereas I may be a nice guy, my father not so much. I can't guarantee that he's not going to go after Michael himself.
What do you mean your father? I thought you were in control.
I try, but we're going to have to up the ante.
The ante? This is my son we're talking about, not some shipment.
It's actually a lot more than that. What we're talking about is an exchange. So, do we have a deal? It's your last chance to back out.
I'm not backing out.
So you do all this for your son?
This and more.
Well, we'll have to see about that, won't we? Good night, Carl.
Hello, gorgeous. I knew you'd accept my invitation.
Your invitation?
You were expecting someone else?
Well, the diamond
What
arrived
can I
at my...
say? I'm an incurable romantic.
No. Forget it.
What the hell are you doing here?
Let it go, let it go.
Give a lady a diamond, you expect, at the very least, that she's not going to run away from you.
How many times do I have to say no before it sticks?
So it's not a matter of repetition. They just don't believe you mean it.
When this elevator reaches the lobby, I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to drive home, and I do not want you to follow me. What was that?
Fate.
How did you do that? How did you make it stop?
I'm just standing here admiring the scenery.
Help! Help! Somebody! We're trapped in the elevator!
Loud party going on upstairs, Tracy. I'm thinking I'm the only one who's going to hear you screaming.
Could you get away from me, please? Could you move back into that corner? Go!
Whatever you want, doll.
Obviously, eventually, they're going to realize that we're stuck in the elevator.
Well, that's okay. By then, I'll have gotten exactly what I came for.
If you think for 1 second that I would degrade myself in a hotel elevator with you...
Is that how little you think of me?
Maybe less.
Forgive me. I know I've been aggressive in pursuing you, but it's only because I hold you in such high regard.
Oh, of course, and that's why you're blackmailing me with Gino Solito.
Well, there's all kinds of ways to woo a beautiful woman. I think you'd appreciate the effort, given your own history.
You don't know me.
I know more than you think. And as much as I would love to share a night of passion and intimacy with you, I was wrong to go after it the way I did.
I have told you all along that you are wasting your time.
But you haven't mentioned if you like the diamond.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. We've moved on to bribery.
Are you so damaged by the men in your life that you can't accept a gift when it's freely given?
You do not know me.
You deserve better, Tracy. Remember my note said I have the setting?
You can't be that deluded.
Tracy Quartermain, you set my world on fire. Will you marry me?
No, no, a million times no. I will not marry you for any reason under any circumstances.
That's not very nice. Guy gets down on one knee. The least you could do is show a little appreciation for the effort.
Oh, the knee hurts?
Oh, you're concerned. That's a good sign. It's just a little sore, but thank you for asking. Ow! What did you do that for?
Consider it poetic justice for all the kneecaps you've broken.
Why don't you try on the ring? We can get a pretty good idea of what it'll look like on your finger permanently.
Help! Help! Somebody, please! I am trapped in this damn elevator!
It's not going to do any good, Tracy. They'll get to us when the problem's solved. In the meantime, can we have a calm, rational discussion about why you're going to agree to be my wife?
Never.
Well, except I can't quite see you being happy in prison orange. Washes out the skin tone. You wouldn't like that. Marry me, you avoid that fate. And as a wedding gift, I'll even write off all that interest you owe me.
What interest?
On the money you stole from the Solito family.
What does that have to do with you? She asks with dread.
That money was earmarked for me. Proceeds from a successful joint venture. When I found out you'd appropriated it, my first instinct was to take it personally. Then I got to know you, and you won me over. You see where I'm going with this?
Uh-huh. Extortion.
No. I prefer to think of it as friendly persuasion. Either way, the wedding date is set.
Really? Is that when hell freezes over or when pigs fly?
Much sooner than that. I'll handle all the preparations. All you have to do is show up with your cuddle button turned to the on position.
You can't
make wedding plans with a woman who hasn't accepted your proposal. And by the way, I would much prefer to be selling pencils on the street.
Well, making license plates is more the option you're looking at. Swapping ink with cellmates who think white-collar crime is for sissies. But no worries. I'm going to save you from all that. Look for our engagement announcement in the paper tomorrow.
You wouldn't dare.
Look at this face. Is this a face that would lie to you?
Oh, my God, you're barking mad.
Not anymore. I take my meds regularly.
You cannot, I repeat, cannot railroad me into marriage.
Don't be so negative. We're going to have a great life. Full of passion and larceny, and best of all, fun. You and me, kid. We're going to have a barrel of laughs together. Oh! Nice. Ooh, nice. I'm flattered by your enthusiasm. However, restraint is the name of the game until we're man and wife.
That was not enthusiasm. The elevator lurched.
Ah, you took full advantage of the moment, Tracy. But, like I told you, I'm an old-fashioned guy at heart. I believe what's worth having is worth waiting for. And the anticipation will make our wedding night that much more exciting.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Well, that's just butterflies. All brides get them. I assume we understand each other? I'm gonna go have this set so you can wear it when you spread the happy news.